Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, I'll be talking on attributes of a successful lady or qualities of a successful lady. And I'm sure every lady out there wants to be successful. You want success attached to your name. I don't want to use the word boss lady because of the arrogance that it portrays, but then we ladies right now we are becoming more intentional, and it is good. Like, it is good. It's not a bad thing to give out value and then get money in return for it, or we create impact and then be heard, be seen, and be paid. It is not bad at all. Like, I am giving thumbs up to every lady out there that is working, that is being intentional about creating value and making impact to their world. So one of the characteristics or an attribute of a successful lady is that she has goals. She has clearly written goals. She knows what she wants to achieve with her life, and she doesn't just write them down. She's working actively every day to ensure that she meets her goal and even more. Secondly, she's very intentional. Intentionality and goal setting are the same thing. If you're intentional about life, you will set goals, because most times one thing about life is there are a lot of distractions, there are a lot of things that will take your attention, there are a lot of things that will take your time, and at the end of the day will make you, they'll drain your energy, drain your skill, drain your wisdom, drain the life in you. But if you direct all of that energy, all of the knowledge, all of the attention into one thing, you watch it grow, and honestly it will prosper and yield increase. So one way to be intentional is to set goals. Like write out like for me, every day I have things that I want to achieve. I know, okay, I'm supposed to read this book, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. You could set goals around school in case you're still in school. Honestly, if you do this, your achieving rates would increase over time, like, because you're more focused, you're directed to a course, and you know what you want in life, and you're going for it. And honestly, the earth has the way to respond to your interest, because you find out that you begin to attract more of those things that makes you go forward and makes you move ahead in life. So like I said, firstly, she's a goal setter, right? Or she has clearly written goals, and then she's intentional about her life. She knows what she wants to do, she knows who she wants to spend her time with, she knows what she wants to spend her money on. So she's intentional about life. She's intentional. She's giving to life and expecting that life gives back to her. She doesn't give everything to life. She gives something, and she knows that that thing in particular is going to make life give back to her in excess. Thirdly, she saves to invest and not save to spend. Like, honestly, I'm not saying spending is a bad thing. Like, if you see a good hair and a good bag out there, yes, of course, people are dressed the way you're dressed, right? And then they say good shoes take you to good places. So it's not a bad idea to look good for yourself or to spend things on something that makes you. That's not a bad thing to buy things for yourself that speak luxury. But then, like I said, number two quality says she's intentional. If you're intentional, if you have dreams, if you have goals, if you have vision that you want to achieve, you know that, okay, this money should be used in something else, right? I shouldn't spend it because I have it, but I should invest in it because I know that my investment is going to yield profit for me, even if not now, but later, much later. So she saves to invest. Please, it's a mistake to save to spend. Some of us will save because we want to buy hair or 400,000. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to buy luxury hairs. Of course, it's not. It's good. It will make you look beautiful. But then, have you settled A first before you're going to B? I'm going to call every lady listening to this podcast a successful lady, because I know for you to listen to this video, it means you're intentional about life and you want the best in life. So you're a successful lady. And if you are a successful lady, please take all of these things that I'm seeing in this video very seriously. Thirdly, she acquires more assets than liabilities. If I say assets, what are assets? Assets are precious things, right? That tends to appreciate in value over time, while liabilities, they depreciate, value go down. And the mistake some of us would make is to use our money on liabilities more than we spend on assets. I'm currently reading a book on increasing your financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki. I'll encourage every listener out here to read that book. It will boost your financial intelligence, it will increase your financial intelligence and knowledge, and make you in a better position to get more money, right? And he said in that book that instead of using your money to get liabilities, why don't you use them to get more assets? In the sense that okay, you're in 9 to 5, and then they pay you 100,000, and I'm very sure the kind of life you would want to live in 5-10 years do not suit around that 100. So why don't you just do more things? Why don't you acquire more assets with that money? Like I said, you're saving out of the 100,000, and maybe after 6 months you've saved a certain reasonable amount of money. It's not using that money to buy hair, buy clothes, buy shoes. Why don't you channel it into something else? I'm very sure there must be a skill, or if you're not this career person, you're a business person like myself, then why don't you use that money to set up a new business? Like, that's more money. It doesn't stop you from going to your 9 to 5, right? At least you have two sources of income that would give you that kind of life. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is you should acquire more assets, and assets are things that appreciate in value, that over time they will appreciate in value. And one of those things are businesses. You could open 1 or 2 businesses as much as you can. You could learn a new skill that will add more income. You know, successful people who has gotten to the heights, of course they are still going higher, they don't work for money, but that money work for them. So why don't you use your money to build assets or to acquire assets that will end up making you one of those persons that money works for, instead of you working for money? So I'll encourage you, because I can't share all of the book in this video, but I encourage you to reach that for that by Robert Kiyosaki, and also How to Increase Your Financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki. So fourthly, he celebrates every little wins. You know, the worst mistake you will ever make is, okay, yes, this was my goal for the month November, and I did not meet, let's say I didn't get up to 80% of it. What do? Celebrate yourself. Don't be angry, don't be sad. Like, you're better than most people out there. Like, you're not able to achieve 100% of what you wanted to achieve in the month of November, but here you are in December. At least you were able to achieve like 80%, 50, even 50% is a win. It's a win. Even if you made a step, it is a win, my sister. So please celebrate every little win. Like, it boosts your confidence to actually go for more, instead of drowning in the sadness that okay, I didn't get all of this, I wasn't able to do this, I wasn't able to. There are lapses here and there will always be lapses, but the good thing is that you're not giving up, and you shouldn't give up. So celebrate every little win. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope this inspires you, motivates you to be the best version of yourself, and to also see yourself as a successful lady. And then you shouldn't just see yourself after listening to this video. If it means you have to listen to it over and over, please do, so that you would have that mindset that I am a successful lady, and every successful lady should do this, should be this. Like, when I look at my life, I should be able to point out that yes, I am focused and I'm directing my energy to a cause. And honestly, trust me, you would rise beyond the heights that you could not imagine that you would. And honestly, you have that power, you have that strength in you to do all of that. But like I said, the world is filled with distractions, and those distractions are limiting you. But by the time you follow all of these things I listed out here, trust me, year 2024 will be in fact, it will be the most beautiful year ever. Of course, more better days ahead. So thank you so much, and until then, bye.